Hello everyone, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Well, so you guys can keep seeing more super dumb content from me. We're just dumb people having fun, okay? In today's video, we're doing this baby, this makeup look here, and it's a very spring inspired makeup look. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Since it's spring and we want to look fresh, so I'm going to start by Pep and Prime from MAC. Does this annoy you guys? I'm going to take this off for a while because it's making a lot of noise. And we're going to let it dry. And that is all what we're going to use today for priming. And today I want to keep the base a little more simpler and a little less heavier. For that I'm going to use a darker concealer. For that I'm using the Fit Me concealer in Cafe. The good thing about using a darker concealer is that it helps you cover the scars much easier. I'm going to put it on my scars especially, and I'm going to blend some with the beauty blender and some with the brush because somewhere I need more coverage and somewhere a little lesser. So like, do you see the thing has been covered really nicely, and that is why I like using a darker concealer for the scars. And after that I'm just going to take a I'm using the WetnWild Photofocus concealer in medium deep tan, and I'm just going to place this over my cheek, around my mouth, a little bit here, some underneath my eyes. So I'm not going to use a foundation today because although it's not hard, but we're just going for an easier look. So, but I will if I need it somewhere. So I'm just going to blend all of this out with a sponge. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check where I need more coverage. I'm going to apply a little bit here, just a little bit under here. In today's look, we don't have to have tons of coverage, but we can do what we want to do, right? If you want a little bit more coverage, you can always use a little foundation on the spots that you need, or you can go in with the concealer one more time and like let it dry out for a little bit. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do my eyes in the meanwhile, and you can blend it out after that. I'm going to blend out the eye real quick. Now that it's all covered, I'm going to take a lighter concealer at the back of my hand, and for that I'm using the WetnWild Photofocus concealer again in medium Tawny. So I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer at the back of my hand. I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to take a little bit of product, and I'm just going to, like, you see this area, like this shadowy area, I would try to highlight that part. I saw this trick on, I think, Pony's channel, Pony Syndrome, and I wanted to try it out, but it did something, but not much. I think all the sleeplessness is catching up to me finally. And I don't want it to look super weird. I mean, it has done a lot, right? If you see both the eyes, I think it has done a lot. So it's a cool hack if you have deep circles like this. So the point is that you're highlighting the area where you basically had shadows. So if you're going to highlight it, it's going to come forward. So, and that would kind of minimize the... Oh, what the hell? This one worked so much better than this one. You know, some people have it because of not having enough sleep or not eating proper food, and sometimes it's also because of the bone structure. So I don't really know how to cure this. If anyone of you know, please let me know. For this look, I think it would look great if you have really nice, fluffy, pretty looking brows. But if you're into snatched brows, go ahead, do your brows, snatch your brow. I'm just going to do it how I do it, and for that, all of the dogs are barking right now. I'm really sorry if you hear a lot of dogs barking, but they're having the time of their lives, right? Let them out. After doing my brows, I'm going to just blend these out, and I'm sorry if you guys hear dogs barking in the background because they are. Oh, by the way, I'm just using this puff kind of a thing. And I'm just going to prep my eyes for the eyeshadow, and I'm just using the concealer that I used before. This would help in cancelling out any darkness on the eyelid, and it would help in since I forgot to bronze up, so I'm gonna quickly bronze up, and we're going to get into the eyeshadow. For bronzing, I'm using the NYX the NYX Sculpt and Duo palette. Sculpt and Highlight Duo, and the highlight shade, both of these shades are very dark for me, so I'm gonna use the highlight shade because it's a little warm as my bronzer, and I did not want to use any powder products. That is why I'm going into the liquid. You can use a darker foundation if you have any, or yeah, that's it. There's no oil. And I'm just going to put it where you usually would, so on my cheekbone, my jawline, on my big ass forehead. Yeah, well, we're done with the contouring and bronzing. Should I contour a little bit? Yeah. I was just so lost. I was thinking, what was I doing? I keep zoning out. Why are palettes so tough to open? Yeah, so we are going into the eyeshadow part, and for that I'm using the Makeup Revolution X Tammy palette, and this is a very pretty, very colorful palette. And we're gonna use the shade and this, and probably this. Before blending out, I want to pack the color in a bit. Yeah, you can go on and on until you're happy with the pigmentation of your yellow shade, and if you're happy, we can skip on to the next color. And I think I'll take a little bit of orange. Wait, oh, this is so hard to do. A little bit of orange and then a little bit of pink. So I'm gonna take a little bit of orange, tap off the excess, pat the color like we did with the previous one, and then we're going to blend. Dude, I have no clue why it's so noisy today, but I'm really sorry. And now I hope you can excuse that, please. Thank you. And we're going to dip into the pink shade. I'm just using a NYX brush. I'm going to take the brush. I'm going to use a very light hand. I think you can hold the brush by the tip, by its tip, and just hold it with 2 fingers and with least amount of does this have any other pigments in it? No. And I'm going to just blend everything together. I'm gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. I'm just placing the yellow shade on the very inner corner. Take the combination of pink and orange, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna take the combination of the pink and orange one, and I'm gonna just connect it. And I think I'm gonna go into the I Love You So Mochi palette by NYX Cosmetics. Wow, why are palettes so difficult to open every time? I'm gonna do I'm going to go into the golden shadow right there, and I'm going to place it on my inner corners for the extra bling bling. Bling bling. And also because I wanted a little bit of a little something in my look, I'm taking the Etude House Mirrorholic. I'm gonna take it on the back side of my hand, and I'm gonna take a tiny brush, like a little eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna pick some of it up with it, and I'm gonna place it on the lower lash line. Blush, my absolute favorite thing, and you guys know I go super ham on my blush. For blush today, I'm gonna use the same eyeshadow colors, and I'm gonna use these 3. Hopefully it turns out well, but I'm gonna use a small brush, and I'm gonna take the yellow shadow, take the excess off, and I'm gonna place it on the very top of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take the orange shadow, and I'm going to blend it into the yellow shadow. And I'm going to take the pink shadow and place it right below my eyeball, where my eyeball sits, and I'm going to blend it into the orange shadow. And I'm going to take that pink shadow and take it all over across my nose to have that kind of a sun-kissed flory look, I guess. After that, I'm just going to do my mascara, and I'm going to do 2-3 coats of it, and then I'm going to take the same mascara and I'm going to brush it through my brows to make them look a little more bushier. And that is it. Now I'm going to spritz my face and lock everything in. Now I'm just going to do my lips, and for that I'm using the Nyka Cosmetics lipstick in Diana 06, and I'm going to apply it all over my lips, and I'm not going to go too heavy on it as I'm going to blend it out anyways. And I'm going to blend out the edges of the lipstick, and then I'm going into the Faces Canada lipstick in Chili Pepper, and I'm going to place this in the insides of my lip, and then I'm going to blend it out with a brush. And this is the finished look, you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or this look, and if you guys did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to see more content from me. And yeah, that is it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.